The devastating floods that hit KZN in April 2022 tore apart homes, livelihoods, and has left an even bigger and more permanent imprint in KZN's water sanitation systems. Rural townships have been hit the hardest, as on top of rebuilding their neighborhoods, members of the community now must wake up at the early hours of the morning to fetch water from nearby rivers. Most affected are the vulnerable, the children and the elderly, and many children get seriously ill and succumb to dehydration and chronic diarrhea.
Kulesi sikhathi esadlula kusona sama-floods saba ney'nkinga ey'nkulu njengoba thina sisebenza ngabantwana. Abantwana esinabo la esimanethemba bawu-121, sinamaklasi awu-3, ama-beginning nama-toddler no-grade R. Sasineklasi laphayana, libona lesa slebhu esavele lahamba iklasi la ngama-floods. So abantwana babekulona sabamove u-grade R wamixana no-RR.
Approximately 21 million South Africans do not have regular access to potable water, and roughly a third of our population still face daily challenges as their search for safe, clean water sources continues.
And then there is no light for 3 days, no electricity for 3 days, no water for 3 days.
And what's the reason? Have they said?
They said it's a load shedding. I don't know. It was dark.
If that doesn't scare you, then consider the fact that in South Africa, 20% of deaths in children under the age of 5 can be attributed to diarrhea. This need for immediate action sees Enterogymina, the world's #1 probiotic, partnering with Save the Children, a global NGO with a long-standing heritage here in South Africa, as we look to help and support thousands of children in the most marginalized communities and rural districts across the country. The pair kickstarted the ambitious campaign in Q2 of 2022, where they identified early childhood development centers in local and impoverished communities that are faced with the challenges of a lack of or no access to clean water. The pair aims to impact the lives of over 2 million people across South Africa by 2024 through healthy hygiene education and access to water.
Not working, not Ayoba.
The first township to be impacted by this audacious campaign is Inanda in KwaZulu-Natal, South Africa. The launch event was held at the Prophet Isaiah Shambe One-Stop Development Center on the 13th of October 2022, where Enterogymina and Save the Children officially launched the campaign. The event was an astounding success, with presence from the Department of Health, the Department of Education, the Department of Social Development, ward councillors, SASSA, SAPS, community healthcare workers, and some of the children whose lives we are trying to impact. In situations where basic services such as water supply are non-existent, it becomes a life-threatening problem. The effect that this crisis has on the development of young children is detrimental, to say the least. The Sanofi is committed to ensuring that no child dies of a preventable disease. It's time to truly make a difference. This is just the beginning.